vintage aviation. Holy smokes. Guys, check it out, the Beechcraft D18. We're getting ready to take it up for its maiden voyage shakedown flight right now. Beautifully assembled. These outboard panels click in and the center section goes together with the fuselage just as slick. I love how you've got plenty of access to the receiver and the servos that run your tail section. Ample room for up to a 5,000 pack, whether it's a 3S or 4S, it's good to go. Situation going with the way the motors tie into the rudder. They've mixed this vectoring into these motors to help accommodate how small these surfaces are. So you kind of need the help on the vertical. So this thing is amazing. We've got the flap set up by the book. This ought to be a good grass plane too. This is plastic. Now check the retracts. Is that not? No frills. I tell you what, there's going to be some that they've mixed this vectoring into these motors to help accommodate how small these surfaces are. So you kind of need the help on the vertical. So this thing is amazing. We've got the flap set up by the book. This ought to be a good grass plane too. This is plastic. Now check the retracts. Is that not the neatest? No frills. I tell you what, there's going to be some guys that really take this to the limit and do some 3D printing and things like that. Let me know in the comments below what you would add to this plane. I am so glad to see a golden age aviation Beechcraft D18 coming to market right now. This has lights also outboard. Very slick. Very slick. You ready to fly this thing?
Oh yeah.
Let's take it up. Huh. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I tell you what I'm gonna do right away. Half flaps, we're gonna make a pass and I'm gonna drop those gear for you. I'm about half throttle. Here's the gear. That looks great. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. How are you doing, Dylan?
Not too bad.
I'm just gonna try to keep it predictable for you right now. This is a clean pass at like half throttle. How'd that go?
Good.
All right, and this is, like I say, the low rate, which is 70%. Nice. Rolls good. We just have the AS3X going right now. We didn't set up safe. We're gonna go full flaps. See what I think about that mix. Huh. It flies really light. I really like that vectoring with the rudder. All right, let's clean it up. I gotta power through and go kind of speedy. It's kind of windy. We'll speed it up here. Wow. That is moving. Turning out. Bugging. You got her?
Yep.
Coming back. Grass side. Look at those silver props. Those just look too cool. This is awesome. I cannot wait to be out when it's not like a gross windy day. Wow, very little down pressure inverted, which is nice. Tells me that I'm pretty right on with the 3200. I actually think today I would benefit from a little bit more nose weight, a heavier battery. or add another one. And some of you guys follow me pretty close. You know when the wind's out of the north, it's really choppy, rather than when it's coming crosswind from all these open areas to our east, west, and south. Today, it's one of those choppy north winds. How scales that look? That's just neat.
Looks amazing.
All right, I'm gonna go for a Cuban 8 out in front. You got it?
I got it.
All right, we're pulling vertical into a big old half loop. Come back at us to finish it. That looks so cool, bro. I love those prop blades. Well, that was a messy Cuban 8, but we got it. We'll take it, won't we? We'll take it. We'll take it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm late. I apologize. How's it going? Can you hear me and all that good stuff? Let me know in the comments below. My goodness, I need to look back in time, see how many of these we've done. It's been a lot. Here we are. It's the 26th of November. Man. Good to see you all. Roman McGowan, Axel RC, Jeff and Lower Alabama, Francis Conti, Boss, Lyndon, Michael Bear. Let's see, from Mike Kennedy in the house. Seth Greenberg, yeah, cool. Mountain RC. Who else we got in here? Just now getting in here for a roll call. Who'd I miss? Paul McNeil, Dad, Jess Harris. Yeah, JCB 67. Bob's RC. Good to see y'all. I anticipate some folks being in the show tonight that we maybe haven't had before. Lionel Randall, Dennis Frost. Nice. So did everybody have a good week? Talk to me. And then, did you guys get to see any of the live stream from Horizon Hobby on Black Friday? That was awesome. I got to be a part of that for about an hour. I was on with them. And that was a lot of fun. Mountain RC, thanks so much. That was a good time. I'm glad they asked me to be a part of that. I only wish that I made one of those little commercials too. That's all. That's it. P51D fan, what's happening? Yeah, I just got in. I worked today, and then I did a delivery, and I've been at the customer's house. They're friends for a while and talking business, actually, and just got back. Fred Barron, what's happening? So for tonight, I'm going to have dinner while I'm here. Mike Kennedy killed your MiG-21. Oh, no. Terry Farmer, what's up? So pardon me. I hope the chomping isn't too much, but I got to eat. Peanuts and beef sticks for the win. P51D fan. Yeah, I hope it was too. That reminds me, I'm going to take a look right now and see what the day looked like. Brian Chambers in the house. Hey, from Puerto Rico, what's going on? One of my best friends is from Puerto Rico.
Fred Barron, that's a good one. So I still see him popping up, liking posts and things. Store did okay. Could have been better. But we'll take it. So yeah, I see the Farleys popping in and liking some posts here and there, my own and other people's. John Graham, what's happening? Good to see you, man. I think I didn't see it yet, but it looks like you just commented on my Traxxas TRX4M video. And Golden in the house. Let's see, what did he say? The lights are cool. And that's just the lights that come with it that are in the bumper. You can get a light kit and make it the buckets work as well. The F-16, that's the HSD F-16. We actually did videos of it back here on the channel a while back. If you look at the HSD RC Jetworks playlist, you can see us flying the big stuff. Yeah, those lights are sweet, and that's stock. But if you buy the light kit, man, you have the buckets and the brake lights and reverse. It's really cool, really cool. And yeah, the price point on those is really nice as well. If you want access to those and still support the channel, go to thepilotridingmedia.com and click A main for the Traxxas stuff. And then the rest of it, obviously, you can click the link in the description, get you right to Horizon Hobby. You can check out the Black Friday specials. I mean, I think that fire team is, started off at $750, went to $660, and now you can get it for $399. If you were ever into checking out a basher, that is a good idea to try. Big Jim, what's happening? Jordan, what's up, dude? HSD, those are plug and place, and you can get them for electric or turbine. Either way. Chris Aida, what's up? Ann says, don't forget to hit the like button, people. Don't forget that. Check out the new merch. I got the I Love RC stuff back. I got some more to make for sure. But yeah, if you didn't love RC, you wouldn't be here, is what I figure. Christmas is around the corner. Dylan saw the Horizon live. Nice. That was a good time. Chris Aida's revving up his crawlers. Very good. Waiting for your rat shirt. Oh, okay. Cool. You bought one, yeah. Sick. Thanks. Thanks for that. And Raita actually won some merch. I got to take care of that still, Raita. Fred Barron says hello to everybody. Check it out. Boom. Look at that. Community. So what are we going to talk about this time? I have no idea. Like I said, I just got in. Today was actually nice for around here, but I didn't get a chance to get out. Johnson 74th, what's up? I like it. Fred is a great typist, says Jeff in Lower Alabama. Chat about that MiG-21. That's the Free Wing MiG-21. Mine is on the original OG stock power system. I do have videos of it way back on the channel. And High Alpha Beast. The MiG-21 is neat. I had to paint mine loud, though, so I could see it. Mine was silver, and it just man, it looks the same right side up as it does sideways. So I was glad to do that crazy paint scheme on it. Jordan likes that F-14. Got to see it. Yeah. I cannot wait to put it up. My gosh. Yeah, F-14's out. I did an unboxing and kind of a setup video, and I knew I wasn't going to have a chance to fly it. So I wanted to do the best video I could with what I had. I mean, the day of the release, I was still up at 7 a.m. editing that thing, and I filmed it that same night. So I did not have very long to turn it around, and they bumped up the day also. So that was the best I could do for the time I had. Woke Karen. Ryan, what do you fly now on the regular? I fly on the regular. There's really nothing regular about it. It's always the new stuff. I'm completely fortunate to find time to get out there and get it done. But I really am jamming on when I go to shows and I'm bringing planes that aren't things I need to work on. I always really bring very much the same stuff. And I used to travel when I went to these shows and I would bring way too much stuff. Now I just know I'm only going to fly so much. So I bring a Viper 90. I like my E-flite T28 1.2. I like my Beech 18. I like a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's really just some of the stuff I bring. We always have a good time with the X-Fly Tasman and those things. Woke Karen, I edit on Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro, which is I pay like $25 a month for that. No, unfortunately, and I cannot wait to. Like I was half pissed today. I had to stay. I didn't have any coverage, so I had to stay where I was all day. But today, like it's winter time and it was like 50 degrees. I should have been filming. But I don't have a cameraman anymore either. Keep that in mind. It ain't easy being cheesy, dudes. It is not. Oh, yeah, Big Jim. That's a good one. The 1.6 Willys Jeep for what? $199? It used to be $3 something. What's up, Raitza? That's a heck of a deal for the 1.6 scale Willys Jeep. And I have videos of it as well on the RC Truck playlist. And if they have any left, I mean, gosh, now's the time. Otherwise, you just don't want it that bad, and that's okay too. I have not tried DaVinci Resolve, and I won't try DaVinci Resolve because you have to sync the audio with your video clips and everybody else's interface. That's not a task you have to perform. And for that one thing alone, you're fired. Not going to do it. I've been doing Adobe for so long. I'm not going to change. I don't have time to learn another thing, to be honest. Adobe works for me. It costs something, but what doesn't? DaVinci Resolve, though, if people are starting out, I think is definitely something worth looking at because if you're learning, you already don't know. You don't know what you're missing. So free is nice. You being funny, dude. We've had it and then it's gone. It is a drag. If you never had one, you don't know what you're missing. What's up, RC Rolling? The price on the D18, it's not on the sale, so it's exactly what it has been. Scott Settle Productions in the house. Hope you're feeling better. MIA is what we should call you. MIA. It's not as easy to film these things. I wish it were easier, because then it'd be no problem finding somebody help. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. I'd shoot video too if I had a cameraman and a camera. Some guys are doing pretty good without one, though. I mean, Jeff in Lower Alabama and some of our other buddies are definitely doing a great job just working it out themselves. I'm going to have to do that. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to set up B cam and hat cam for some of the planes that I can fly close enough to still see. Nice. Yeah, it's amazing. I used to feel like anybody could do it, and I'd hand them a camera, and then I'd just get garbage. And then there really is something about having somebody who's proficient on the camera to do it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about, Anthony. Jeff does a great job with that. I'm spoiled though, man. I mean, I've had really good cameramen, camera person, let's say. You have to know where the plane's going. I don't even think it's tracking almost. It is, but not as much as leading it. Like the best cameramen I had were always ahead of me, like a little bit, with the way you compose the shot. But yeah, I'm gonna have to slap some GoPro on my head, which I can't stand it. But I'm gonna have to for some of these things, like the erratics. I can totally do it. B cam, and then on my head for that one. But it's nicer having somebody. Yes. Do turboprops use the same type of fuel that turbines do? Yes. I have flown the turbine version of the Viper, but not the electric. I did a video that was really, I would call it, I think that's the name of it, the introduction to turbines, where we use the Super Viper to demonstrate what it takes to start one up and everything like that. It's back on the channel, RC Jet Works, HST Jets playlist. Yeah, Dylan, he did do a good job, considering it was his first time. Yeah, he did. He did a great job. Did a great job. I just haven't seen him. No way. Hey, what's up, Brad? Sick. You got to fly. That's awesome. Here's the no way right here. No way. No way. It's all. I like it, but not as much as the Viper. No way, man. Wild Bill, what is up? Chilling. That's not what I meant. Sorry. Hi, boss. This is what I meant. Nope. God dang it. Where'd it go? There we are. Wrights has got the Zoom going already. Somebody's got the Zoom going already. It probably will be a short one for me tonight. I haven't had a stinking minute. John. Yeah, he's around. Not much. I mean, he does great when he does it. I just you hate to ask people to do stuff that you don't think they like doing. And it's hard when you go to the field. Everybody wants to fly their planes. So it's kind of a special person that can actually like hang with you and be a camera person and not fly as much as they maybe want to. I mean, I'm not a cracking the whip or nothing, but when we're there, we got a job to do. But I'm always like, fly something, like shake one out. But we got to work, and not everybody wants to do that when they're at the field. Is what I'm saying. HSD F-16 is what that is. The EDF version. We did a few videos of it back on the channel, and I think they're really good. Bobby and I both flew it for videos here on my channel, and you can check out that F-16, a handful of them on the RC Jet Works and HSD Jets playlist right here on my channel. Thanks so much, David Day. That's a fun plane. I'm looking forward to flying it some more, actually. Oh my gosh. Scotty Story, what's up, man? What up? What's the Zoom info, or is it a VIP kind of thing? Well, your name makes it hard to want to invite you into places, I gotta tell you. But yeah, the link gets distributed. It's open. But yeah, you kind of do have to know somebody get the invite, I guess. A lot of times I'll put it in the chat too. But if you're a Karen, we're going to kick you out. I promise you. What a name. I mean, you obviously don't want anyone to follow you, or check you out. Yeah, I mean, if you're still waiting on product, I don't think there's much you can do for Black Friday. I'm sure they'll drop in the link eventually here. Seth Greenberg, yeah, like a masochist. I've been doing live streams every Saturday for like 3.5 years, and it still sucks. It's still, yeah. Followers are a conspiracy, huh? Yeah, every Saturday. I mean, really, the videos, the Instagrams, the TikToks of it all are places where I put out content more often. YouTube's the main focus, but it's really easy to have to stay relevant with the short form, to be honest. It gets tough to make these sometimes. So the short form is the best way to stay connected. And then the RC Pilots Lounge, Facebook group, right? All of our buddies are posting up content there. And then you should be following. I mean, if you like what we're doing here, like we have hobby shops too. You really should follow those pages associated with the shops, the RC Fun Park on Facebook and Instagram. You got the Rise Up Hobby Town in California. Bobby's running. And then Pilot Ryan Media, and of course what Bobby does on Big Go if he puts stuff out. Michael Bear, thanks, man. Yeah, I quit using the webcam on the computer, and now I have one of my older cameras on here, but I'm not using my the big heavy. Let's see. David Day, no, I will not go to Jet Jam next year. I didn't go last year either, and I don't see it in my schedule happening. I'm kind of done. Granger, Indiana, RC Fun Park Hobby Town. Yes, sir. That's right. And obviously a bunch of you can't make it. So go to my website, click through to your favorite brands. This is our job now. More than ever do I appreciate what y'all do for us by considering our stores and making it there physically or clicking through the links. If it makes you feel better, the big heavy brings out all your imperfections. Wonderful. Boss says he doesn't follow TV, but he hadn't missed one of these shows yet. Thank you so much for that. The deadbolts. On the performance level, the deadbolts. And they look like an International and a Ford Bronco kind of mixed together. But yeah, best performer, I think the deadbolt. Best looking one is the hard body Broncos. But yeah. Jackson RC in the house. Oh, man. Wow. It's all RC. I mean, my shop is mostly RC. Batteries. The hottest non-RC item. I can't really think of an answer. I mean, the Gundam kits, like model builders, like that stuff is pretty hot. You just want me to say foreskins. There you go. You got two. Nice. Hopped up. Brass. Nice. That's what's up. Yeah. That's neat. If you like that, the TRX4M is pretty sweet too. There you go. Scott nailed it. Absolutely. And we have a lot of rock crawler stuff as well. And then the race program, the TLR kits, team associated stuff like that. Solid offerings at the store. I mean, really. Absolutely. There you go, Wrightsa. Beef jerky. Hottest selling non-RC item in the network. I resemble that remark. Thank you very much. What's up, Will? That's a new name. Good to see you here. Hopefully you get a minute to check out the rest of the channel. We're more than just a live stream, but we've been hanging out together Saturday nights for like 3.5 years at this point, just kind of shooting the breeze. Sometimes there's an agenda. A lot of times there's not. Yeah, that's what we got. I did a video on it, Chris, the TRX-4M. It's Traxxas's version. It's they call it 1/18 scale, but it's a small crawler like the 24 scale, but it's a little bit bigger. And I did a fairly what I'd like to say is a pretty good video on it. And I was running them outside, and they still got along really good. They're they're a big deal. They're all over YouTube. If you go looking at TRX-4Ms on YouTube, you'll see a lot of content. But check out mine, and then check out everybody else's. Give me a little more, Victor, to go on this. How do you set the AS3X to turn off? Well, it's on. You would put it on like flight modes, like a 3-position switch, and then, I mean, what I do on planes that I set up myself, like a receiver out of the package, I set one position for safe because why not? And then, of course, that has AS3X, and then I set up one that's AS3X, and then I set up one that has no AS3X or gains all the way down. It's kind of the same for the E-flite Tomcat. I'm not sure you're going to be able to on that one, Victor, because it's not an ultra micro, but some of the ways some of the things are familiar though with that. I don't know why you'd want to turn it off. I'm not sure how you do on that one without a lot of messing around. I saw that. That was a good news package with his dad. That was good. I don't know if it's on sale, but it's $150 retail, which is a hell of a price for what you get. What's up, Micah? Good to see you, man. If it's not already programmed from the factory, yes, you can go to your flight mode screen and do what Ryan is saying. If it's pre-programmed, it has to be unlocked with a programming cable and start over. Yeah. Man, as soon as I can. I got a handful of them to Maiden right now, and it's like today was nice. It just kills me it didn't happen. How do we fight this disease of wanting just about every plane car out there? Quit watching my channel. Man, RC is a great hobby. Good thing I joined after kids have grown up, so I wasn't broke. Yeah, you ain't lying. I mean, I fell in love with it and knew I had to make this my work because I wanted to get my hands on all of it. Chris, I mean, if you look back on my channel, the link is right there. If you do, all you have to do is watch my TRX-4M video. The link's in the description. It'd take you right there to A-Main, and you can see if they got any left. And I appreciate that. Yeah, we sure tried to make it work. Yeah, it's already programmed and it's amazing. And I talked through a lot of that programming and I mean, all that cool elevator compensation It's already done, and the safe's already done. If you want it, I I would fly it the way it is first. And then see. And it's not like you're going to put you are not lying. That is the truth. It's not like you're going to put, it's got a smaller type of receiver in it. So I don't think you're going to want to put, like, take it out and put in a different kind of receiver. I mean, imagine all that messing around. You It's just so good out of the box. I mean, the wing suite did exactly what it was supposed to do, you know. Scott settled question on the screen, dog. Oh my word. Sean Corbin in the house. Here you go, guys. A lot of these guys have messed with a different the what's it called, the wing nut for the Radian. Frankie NV, what up? Yeah. Gotta eat. Yep. Without stopping and pushing buttons. Yep. HSD F-16. What up? Burke. Grandpa Burke's RC in the house. What's going on, Shay? Yeah. What's up, man? A lot of folks in here, man. I haven't seen for a while or ever. Good to see you. What's up, Chloe? Chilling. Eating dinner. My bad. What is going on? Who flew this week? That's what I want to know. And what was it? E-flite Cirrus and T-28. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, you said you got to fly. Sweet. Sweet. Sean got up. There you go. Who else I see? There we go. Very good. I like that 80 millimeter F-16. Chloe flew the grasshopper. That's not your fault. I was kidding. Let's see, boss. Nice. P-47 D18, Twin Nova, Habu. Very cool. Nice. Way to go, y'all. I'm starting to get jealous, though. There you go, Seth. Who won? Who won, Will? Are you a kid, Will? Do you belong to one of these guys in here? Let's see. Mike got his L-39, MiG-21. Very cool. Dan Zimmerman, Tundra. There you go. Simple stick. Nice. A lot of range here in the room. That's cool. Axel got the Super Cub going. Nice. Jordan's been doing some things. Look at that. And working on an A-10, I know. Let's see. 2 helis. There you go. Nice. Philip Alonzo, J65, T28, Northern California. There you go. Jeff in Lower Alabama, what you up to? Ultra Micro Radian. Mirage in the house. E-flite T28 1.2, great plane. MiG-21, MiG-17, Twin Nova. Oh no. Crashed. The Viper cheated. Ha. Nice. How many of you guys in the chat, this is your first time in the chat? Leave an emoji or say first time, if you would. I'm curious. The Ranger's a good one. Conshindo, Flightline Dora. Michael Bear. I Yeah. Gosh, I hate to accept the fact that winter is upon us. Yeah, I remember the L-39. Yeah. You're not who I thought you were. All right, man. Cool. That's all right. I thought you were our buddy Jordan's kid for a minute. That's what I'm talking about. 1000th time. Thank you, Grandpa Burks. Appreciate it. This is your first time this week. First time. Victor, man, it's always you messing up the algorithm. Ghost RC in the house. Blitzworks T28. Oh no, hit a tree. T7A. F-16 50 millimeter. Nice. Kenny Slowpoke for Snow River. Seth Greenberg needs an E-flite 90 Viper. They're always out of stock. Where you live, man? Got one at the Indiana store. Are they still out now of stock? Man, the Viper 90s? Seriously? They just keep going out of stock because they're so stupid awesome. Nice, Michael Bear. Maryland. Gotcha. There we go. David Day. What are you doing? Building a Phoenix models. Whoa. First time in the room. Cool. That's a serious aircraft. Yeah. 1/5 scale. Like Goshawk. 120. Nice. Annapolis, Maryland. I've been there before, actually. They're out of stock on a lot of stuff, says boss. Got you. If you handle the shipping, because I can't absorb the shipping on the margins we operate at, but I'll ship a Viper 90 if you pay for the shipping. Yep, Naval Academy. We were there. I mean, I wasn't in the academy, but we were there. We were. It's pretty good sport jet. It seems to be a big. A lot of people bring them out when they come to shows. Seth's flown. Me Servo, what's going on? Let's see. This is what I was trying to do. I've flown every day this past week. I'm on vacation. That's awesome. Favorite plane right now, Viper 90. Yep. Same Hawk tower cells for turbine. Very easy conversion so far. Just needed to make a thrust tube. Hopefully we'll cross paths next year as I'm an Indiana native too. Nice. Permanent vacation, says Snow River. Nice. So the Avanti versus the Viper 90 drag racing on your YouTube channel, RC Pilot Will? Is that what you're saying? You guys can check it out. The Avanti versus the Viper 90. Yeah, and that's a good one. And with the Dave Browns, you made it a lot better. Complete different animal. There's two answers to this question. The 1.5 and the 1.2. Both from E-flite are my favorite P-51s. is what I'm saying. I think the Avanti was the FMS one that they're talking about. Chloe's got both 70 and 90 fiery booty afterburner. Nice. A few good flights on the A10, E-flite F-16. Started getting on that. I see. A great plane. Just picked up the FMS P40 1400. Might be spring before the Maiden. Yeah. Is it back ordered? Gosh, where are you located, William? Let me know. I got that at the shop too. This is where you can find the race. The Avanti and the Viper 90 right here. North Carolina. Well, when do they say it's coming back? If you're super hot to trot and you do the shipping, I got one in the store. Michael Bear likes, I mean, I already know that about you. He likes the Flight Test Mighty Mini Mustang. Yeah, hobby shops and really online. I mean, none of y'all hear it, but the air side does not do near as much volume as the surface side does. So, unless a hobby shop already has somebody there that loves it, you won't see a very good selection. So, with me and Bobby's stores, um, I've never seen as good a selection as we have. Slaps, thanks for the super chat. I just saw that. Thank you so much. No, I sell Spectrum and Futaba. And Futaba just for the surface guys. The Spectrum has been just fine for what little air people I get. I mean, you got to think about, like I said, the volume is very low. And then when you do get them, they're new guys. And there's no way I'm going to send them down OpenTX if they're new. The Spectrum stuff is just so bloody easy, and goes with all their stuff. A little bit of a mixed bag, so to say. Yeah, you put the avian in it so you could do reverse thrust. Yeah, if you don't know planes, it's brutal. Your local guy quit selling them. Tired of people coming in, looking, and then buying them online, trying to guess which ones would sell. Guys that know me know that there's a point I reach where I'll give folks hell if they start talking about going online. Really? I'd be like, don't you like having a store to go into? I'll give them hell. I will shame them completely. Shame them. Slaps with the teddy bears. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the teddy bears. It is easier, and you can do it anywhere. It's definitely more of an intentional thing. I mean, you really have to kind of etch out time to go flying usually. I mean, you do too on the surface side, but a lot of times you can do that stuff where you live, like right at your house in the yard. Um, there you go. Yeah, buy local when you can. And if you can't make it to Indiana or California, I'm in your pocket, man. I'm as local as it gets. That's crazy, Seth. Whatever works for you, man. It's all gravy. I mean, you got to support the local hobby shops. I mean, we got a couple local. They're not local to all of you. And if you got a favorite one and they actually provide you value and they're here with you every Saturday night shooting the breeze for 3.5 years, then by all means use them. But otherwise, use the guy who's here for you 3.5 years in a row, live stream baloney and making videos since 2012 and trying to make a living at it in a different kind of way is awesome as well. Yeah, pilotRyanMedia.com costs you nothing extra. You just click through to your favorite brands. But yeah, if you're close to Indiana or California, come see us at those stores. If you got your favorite neighborhood guy, go see him. You know, a lot of you guys do a great job at doing all of it, to be honest. 100 miles away, that's not bad, man. That's not bad. It's still a couple hours. Some gas is expensive. Well, I mean, I do sell online as an influencer. I mean, that's what started this thing. I before we had hobby shops, most hobby shops exist, and then they maybe flesh out social media presence. We did it the other way around. I'm so batshit crazy about this stuff. I've been doing it forever, and figured out how to. They ask me. I mean, they come to you. Like, hey, influencer style. We got affiliate links. Let's go. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And that did really awesome for a minute, especially when I was like one of the first guys. Now there's a lot of folks that have it, but we all need it. It's going pretty fast. We have 63 folks in here. Granger, Indiana, up at the very top, South Bend area, Notre Dame, close to Michigan. Right. So what are you doing? $5? I don't know what y'all are talking about. All right. Thank you, Rightsa. Nice. JP fans, they're all right. They perform okay. I thought it was all right. Nowadays I think there's things that you won't that aren't as heavy. I mean, they come balanced extremely well. I mean, it's really neat how nice they are when you get them. My only thing I didn't like about them, the sound. Some people love the sound of them, but to me it was kind of high pitched. 2.5 hours, Lionel. 2.5 hours. South Bend, Indiana is Granger. Yes, it is. Well, I mean, South Bend is South Bend, but they're close to each other. What's up, Martin? David Martin Graff in the house. What up, man? Night Radiant tonight. Jason Wright, appreciate you. Thanks so much. A lot of names I haven't seen before, man. I'm glad to see it, and really, thanks so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, the Facebook, the whole deal, man. We got it all. Yeah, man. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Don't start talking about food. Man, David Martin Graff. Because then I'm going to mess around and try to eat some more dinner in front of you, and it's brutal. It's peanuts and beef sticks. You out of here, Chris. See you later, man. Leave a comment on my TRX4M video if you saw it. If you go check it out, let me know what you think. Those are a neat. That's a neat offering. You got a lot of bang for your buck on that one. I know it's off brand for a lot of you, but it's worth looking at. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it. You know, I mean, it's pretty good. If you like your 24 scale, but you like, want to run them outside, this is a kind of a better option in a way, because it's just more capable for outside. I only have one Draco right now at the store, John. It's a demo model hanging up. Dude, David Martin Graff, yes. Where have you been? They started shipping 2 or 3 days ago. They giving them away yet? I don't know what the price is on the Draco. Oh no, David Wilson. Yeah, the F-14 shipping, man. Links in the Discro. Dude. Get yourself to Horizon, make it happen. The Typhon, there's lots of great stuff on the Black Friday sale, you guys. And click through to my Horizon. You can check it out. I mean, crazy. Look, more on the surface side. And I think closer to Christmas, who knows? We may see some more air offerings. But there is a ton of great ARMA, FMS, low-C vehicle savings on the Black Friday special. Everybody who has seen one in person has been impressed by it, as have I. Is the 15cc one the yellow and gray one that's big, or is it the big white one? I've seen a couple flight shows, and they were both really nice. The Typhons are great. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's fast. Twin 40s. Nice and light. There you go, Bradford. They're good vehicles. The big one is white. Vendetta on 6S. Holy smokes. Blueberry Muffin, get out of here, dude. Homie's going to Maiden his E-flite F-14 tomorrow. You going to screw up the receiver first, or you going to leave it alone, Victor? Victor! Let's see. Is it too late to order stinking pizza again? Let me try. Y'all bear with me. I guarantee it is. The Vendetta on dirt, I would say garbage trash. It just sets way too low for it to be good on dirt. It's just too low profile. Let's see. This gonna work? Dude, this may be working. Dude, I'm going to order dinner. Brian Chambers, what? Delivery. Please, 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 please. Sick. Low power mode. Get out of here, man. My phone now is acting like it wants to give up. I'm ordering food, y'all. I got to do it. I got to do it. I'm getting pasta from the pizza joint. Yep. I'm nuts. Continue for delivery, please. No whammies. No whammies. Big bucks. No whammies. Don't give me this horse shit that you're not open. Domino's. Yes. Boom. Better get. Nope, I don't need a Coke. Let's get some bread. Some breads. Breads and oven baking dips. Oven baked dips. Cheesy marinara dip and bread twist. 5 cheese dip. Garlic. Parmesan bread bites. I think I'm going with garlic bread twists. Calzone. Upgrade. No. Nope. Not necessary. Dude, I'm super excited right now. All right, man. Let me check out, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Check it out. All right. I'll give $5 St. Jude. The hell. It's not bad, you know. Send it, y'all. Continue to check out. Boom. Boom. William, no, I'm at our warehouse on the other side of town, actually. The hobby shop looks way better. This is a mess here. Let's see. Payment. Cash, dog. Place it. Let's go. We don't mind if you eat on camera because you don't eat with an open mouth. Well, thank you. Domino's tracker. Nice. Last time I tried to do this, I don't even think it was this late and they still were closed. Big Jim, thanks, man. Thanks. I'm a nice guy, man, when it comes to that stuff. I mean, oh, Michael Bear, I got plenty of time. It'll be 20 minutes, but I have the Domino's delivery tracker, so I actually be able to keep tabs on how it's doing. Yeah. So I'll know. Yeah, that penne chicken Alfredo, it's not awful for a pizza joint. And I just don't want a whole pizza. Like pizza's like getting it's like heartburn toast. I just know better sometimes. I mean, I like it. It's all right, but Seth, it is 10:45 Saturday night live. And I thank Jordan for the meal tonight. He was in here earlier and yesterday picking up some stuff. 9:45 where you are? Got you. No, it's coming to the business. I only ever order from that store. It's really just down the street from where we are, actually. So, shoot. I gotta run next door to get change. They ain't gonna take this. Nope, they ain't gonna take that. I gotta go get change, you guys. You can't take it with you. And depending on what you believe in, like, look, a lot of us, it's tight, but I think it's good for you to put it out there and not worry too much. I try not to worry about what folks do with it either. Like if it's a guy on the street, sometimes I don't do anything and sometimes I do. It depends how I feel. Pay with crypto. I'm not doing crypto at the moment. Not to say I never would. Nice. David Martin makes his own pizza. Give him a big tip. I always do, man. And it's a different side of town where I don't live over here, but the warehouse is over here, and I always hook up my people. I used to work restaurant jobs. I've had crap jobs. Like I get it. This is a good one for the community too, man. Let me put everybody on answering this one while I go make some change. Because that guy is not going to be able to break a big one. I don't want to assume that he can. So, guys, answer this one. Hop in. What is your advice on me flying a plane? What should I start with? My first answer is look at the Aero Scouts or the, the Carbon Cubs, the little ones, the 1.3 meter, like the Chandra Patey one. Is what I would say to look at. What do you guys think? And while I go handle this change stuff, why don't hold on a minute, sorry. Dang it. I hope they find me okay. They always seem to have trouble. Yeah, look at everybody popping in. We're gonna all really say a lot of the same things in here as far as answers for Tony. Cool, keep it coming, you guys. And let me see if I can't drag in a video while I go do what I gotta do. You guys want to watch the F-14 video a little bit? Or you want to finish watching the beach? The beach video, man, that thing was a mess. It was so windy. Or E-flite 80 millimeter F-16. What would you rather see? Let's take it to California. Let's take it to California. Here we go.
Back. We are a day late, but not a dollar short with this E-flite F-16. Now, some of you guys are already familiar with the first version, but this one's got some improvements that have been made, along with the wonderful new paint scheme that we get at Thunderbirds right now from the Air Force. White paint on the foam. This looks amazing. We're running a 5,000 in here, plastic all around the cockpit. We're coming to really appreciate the methods that we see in the construction on these fine foamies. We're gonna drop in a shot of the landing gear, which are exquisite. Check that out. Of course, get into a hobby shop to get one of these for yourself, or click the link in the disc row. Let's get it up, dude.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Huh, taking off my second flight here. I feel like the wind's coming down. We're gonna play with the landings a little bit and a little bit of everything in 3 minutes. Let's go. This thing's a riot. It
It's
looks
awesome.
perfectly right at home out here.
Yeah, it does.
All right, I did say I wanted to play with the landings a little bit. I also am going to show you guys what safe looks like. So let's make a pass slow without it, just AS3X, and then I'll put it safe on and do it again. And when it's windy, you guys may want that for landings and stuff, but this is a fairly advanced model, you know. Just a little slow pass, AS3X only, turn and burn, and we'll do it again with safe. But we'll do an exciting setup. You ready? Nice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and flip into safe. It levels the plane. Gotta bring a lot of rudder into it to bring it around. But I'm out of the power in safe, with the nose pretty much into the wind, just dead sticking right now. So there's a lot of extra stabilization going on for you with safe. As you guys know, you can't roll it over in safe and things like that. And it's taken me a lot to turn around because of those bank limits that safe puts on you.
Was that in safe?
That was out of safe, me making a near fatal mistake. Beautiful big Cuban 8. Now we are going to drop the gear and practice some of that, what I was talking about. I can't wait to just really own it. This thing is, you know, it weighs a little bit more than some of your beginner planes do, so be ready to carry the speed on landing. This one's going to be AS3X only. And we don't have a short field like at home, so I got plenty of room to work it out. Flirting with the sand line there. That's all right. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. This is not a first model, second or third.
Yeah. Isn't that just so fun?
That's the best. Pilots, this thing is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Whoa, guys, thanks so much for being with us. Beautiful Southern California, Bobby K's new field, Coachella Valley RC. Check it out, links in the discro to get yours. Also, check out your local hobby shop. Bobby's got one here in SoCal.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We got another one in Indiana, and they're all over the place. So if you can't get to a shop, click online, go local if you can. See ya.
Peace.
It is bumpy today, you guys. I'm so sorry. Now, I'm turning a lot of rudder. That mixed into the motors is so cool. I'm full left rudder, and we might see, well, the blade won't stop because it'll windmill, but you can't tell it's there, that's mixed in for you, which I think is a testimony to how slick the guys at Spectrum are at programming these things up for us. I mean, the fact that I didn't have to do any mixing other than flap to elevator is truly amazing. I'm going around you this time. Stay with it. Look at that light. Oh my word.
Amazing.
You good to come back the other way? Same way?
I'm good.
Trying to get some sun on it for you. Bit of a, oh my goodness, look at that beauty. Look at that. Vintage aviation, holy smokes. Now, one thing I want to try too is high rate. I may wish I had that authority when it comes time to land it. So we're going to check that out right now. And then we're going to get another battery in it and show you what's up with the grass. So we're going full flap regalia. That may be a bad idea.
That might be a bad idea. Watch the video to find out. Ha. All right. So I've lost my Domino's pizza tracker. Where did it go? Shoot. So did we get some good quality commentary back to our guy? Quality check. So it's not even out on the street yet. All right. I hope I get Eddie this time again. So loud. Yeah, sorry. Cirrus or Commander? Man, trike or tail dragger? I mean, they both fly different. They both fly well. There's something neat about the tricycle gear, that Cirrus, and that wing, that high aspect ratio, and the way the flaps work is super cool. But if you just want all out utility, flying prowess, I think the Commander. But I do like them both. I do like them both. Here's a good one for you, Tony, from our buddy Brad. Highly recommend you seek out a club field if that is an option for you. You can get a lot of great advice at a club field. That's true. And believe it or not, I even have flight lessons on this channel. If you go back to the very first videos on this channel, they're cringy, they're old, the resolution is crunchy, crispy, dusty, like an old couch that had plastic on it and it got sunbaked and now it's brittle when you sit on it. But there's still good lessons. There's still good lessons way back on the channel here. Back when we called it RC Air Training Command. Nice. Looks like you guys gave a lot of good information. We got it for everybody. You know, don't let sometimes we talk about turbines and stuff, and sometimes we talk about beginner planes, but there's room for everybody in here. And sometimes we talk about surface stuff as well. Sounds like, feels like the heat needs to come on. There we go. Yeah. So what else, guys? We're at an hour and a half right now, and I was late. Quality check. I'm gonna have to start looking out the door for this cat. I've had to always chase him down outside. Not yet. Quality check. All right, then. They better be good. Indiana's cold. It was good today for being the end of November. It was like 50 for a minute, but it felt like it was in the 40s. I had the heat off. A lot of times I'll have it off because I'm sure the microphone picks it up. What's a good way to store foam airplanes, says Noah Dalton. Guys, this is another good one where you guys should all chime in. And these are great questions for the Facebook group too. We got such a community of people with like lots to offer. Lots. So yeah, what's a good way to store foam airplanes? We store them all over the place in our way, which is completely not the right answer for most of us. I have had opportunities to hang them from rafters and stuff like that, and I always use the 4-foot long flat bungee cords that I was getting at Lowe's. They're flat instead of round, so they cut in less to your plane. And then you can always do stuff to pad that as well. A lot of guys make racks out of PVC. Scott hangs them upside down with straps in his rafters. Seen it, been there. Dad's gonna, yeah, sea wind, dude. That's a good one for that. Yeah, I've done it all. PVC, the hanging them up, a lot of leaving them on the floor. Nice. I mean, I use the ERT stands a lot too. We even transport on the ERT stands quite a bit, and we have those at those are at the BitGo Hobby website, the ERT stands, and at the shops. Monofilament. Monofilament line is good if you want to hide that it's hanging. But then my concern is, what are you doing to keep it from cutting into your planes? Yeah, it sounds like it's a whole lot of whatever it takes to justify getting some more. There's a lot of different methods for storing these planes that I'm seeing in the chat. Here's some too. I mean, it's just whatever it takes. Yeah, I've done that too. Yeah, I like seeing them hang too. But the heavy ones, I usually don't hang them. Here's what Scott's using for the strap to hang his planes. Come on, deliver it, y'all. Kenny, where you at? I just saw you. Bought the 72 Chevy a few weeks ago and then the 1.6 Jeep. Did you just get the Jeep recently or the same time you got that C10? Did you get the Jeep today? Let me know, Kenny. I don't want to mess up my Pizza tracker. FMS stands for your heavy ones. Yeah. Nice. Yesterday. Yeah, I will poke around. Did you go through my website or the link in the video, Kenny, to that Jeep? Let me know, because it makes a difference where I look for it. Website. Thank you. I definitely saw stuff come in yesterday. Not like you think I would, but a couple things. Yeah. Thanks, Kenny. $199, right? That's what's up. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys. Thank you for that. Yesterday. Yeah, I see it there, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. That's they switched up the affiliate network we use, so it's kind of nice to see it. Actually, thanks. It's at least $30 here for pizza now after purchasing one or Uber Eats and factoring in all the added fees. Mine was only like $20, pasta and bread. Yeah, there's fees in there. And then they asked about the, you want to add $2 for St. Jude. And I said, I clicked the 5. And then I'm on a tip good. So, I mean, it's ridiculous, man. You, as long as you're handling business, you can't take it with you. Don't be an ass. I mean, I don't mind. Service industry's hard. And on Saturday, it's the only day I do it. I go home and, eat really good at my house. So this Saturday, Saturday I'm gone. I work and then do other like work, and then I do Pilot Ryan Media work, and then we do the stream on Saturday. But today I did a delivery and had a business meeting with these folks until that's why I was late. So it's worth it, even though it stings to spend that money. Otherwise, I'm on peanuts and beef sticks, and I was like, man, you know what? Let me get some comfort food in here. Probably eat it on the Zoom. Let's see. Where you at, Pizza Tracker? Pizza Tracker. You are to blame. Come on, dude. Brandon, you've been quality checking this food order since 10:55. It's been 15 minutes. It could be 45. You never know. I mean, it's Friday night. I'm mad. I want to see the same guy. I want to see it be Eddie. Because if Eddie recognizes the address, Eddie got tipped good last time. And so maybe he'd bring it. But Brandon must not know. The deal is the 6-scale Jeep from Horizon. Yeah, dude, $199. They used to ask over $3 for that. Kenny, you'll know what they used to ask for that thing. Crazy. What do you guys think about Scott? By the way, I sent you an email, crazy person. Yeah, boss. You're right. Let me refresh. Can you crunch the numbers one more time? Yeah. 329 says Seth or Hanger Kenny. Yeah, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. This needs a move to delivery. Come on. Let's go. No, Snow's got it made. Look at this. That's what's up. I'm glad for you. Come on, Brandon. I usually don't get the bread, but I'm always sorry when I don't get the bread. It's like I'm trying to get as fat as possible. I got pasta with cheese, Alfredo chicken, and then garlic bread. Let's go. Lay it on. And I got gravy to drink. Nice. All right, guys. What else? When this gets here, I'm gonna throw it down. I'm gonna get off. Should have ordered sooner. Yes, you of course. Hindsight being 2020. Y'all have the clearest vision. Let's go. Come on, man. Wonder if they didn't hit the button to say he could be out already. That's been long enough. This dude could be looking for the place. So yeah, it is, unless I get completely stuffed here by these guys. There he is. Cool. You ready, dog?
Go for it, buddy.
Bring it in, man. Let's go. Unless I get completely stuffed here by these guys.
What's up? Hold on a second. Oops.
There he is. Cool. You ready? You set your volume down. You'll be perfect.
Yep. What's up?
Just the YouTube player you have to shut off because now you're in it for real.
Yeah, no, I shut it off now. You should be good.
All right. Hey, you feeling better, man?
Oh, dude, much better, man. It was brutal.
Long hair don't care. I mean, you look like you've been under wraps for like 3 months, man. You've been doing like rocket launches and daughter stuff at college and then being sick.
Oh, yeah, it's been wild. So I'm sorry the rocket launch sucks. I wish we could have done live. It would have been
what
awesome.
A good idea.
Yeah.
That was a great idea you had. And I was down for it. And then we tried and tried and tried. And it looks like nobody except like NBC and NASA, YouTube, had any kind of streaming bandwidth at all.
There was nothing, zero during that. Everybody was streaming and going crazy. I mean, I think apparently there was about 400,000 people watching that thing at 2 in the morning. So it was pretty crazy, but yeah, it was all good times though. How are you doing?
Good. Hanging, wanting to play, man. I mean,
yeah, I know.
That I want to play some RC. I don't know what I want to do. I've got stuff I got to fly. I got like 3 or 4 projects to get up and all this other stuff that I want to play with. I've got videos of some of the other new things, some of the, the TRX-4M and little XRT action, but there's so much more I could do on that. Like if you guys like that XRT thing at all, like if I put up another video and it's from the BMX track, you owe it to yourself to watch it because it'll be sick.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, I'm going to go flying tomorrow. I think on the books.
Oh,
yeah. The L39 is going to fly and the F-22 is going to fly and maybe the beach. So I haven't even flown the beach yet. So,
hey, have you set up the beach yet?
I have. I kind of screwed up the elevator, dude.
Really? Like how?
Well, I put it together without using the wood piece. So, there's the wood piece that's in there. Yep. So I got to go back and do that in the morning.
I think you just have to loosen it up at in the servo, like up there by the receiver and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And I could just
loosen up that like screw on the quick link or whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
Put in your and then neutral your trim out
Mhm.
and throw that wood block in there because, dude, you guys watch me. Not only was I fighting the wind in my video on the beach, but I didn't have a manual. I did not know it needed that much down incidence to fly right. So when I flew mine, you guys saw me struggle to make it right. And then when I flew the one I built in Alabama and I had the book and used the wood jig, first flight was dialed.
Yeah.
So you do the wood thing, man.
I will. I'm going to do it in the morning for sure. For sure. But, I was just going to chime in live.
Take this one for a minute, dude. It's you.
Yeah.
I got this person's out looking around.
Okay. So, hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. Weather's been pretty good here. We're going to go flying tomorrow. Today, it kind of drizzled and rained. But it was good. Hey, I was going to go back a little bit. I kind of agree with Brad. I think pay it forward. Brad said, the Aero Scout, that's my favorite beginner plane. Even at the club, we have about 4 Aero Scouts that we teach all the time every weekend. Apparently, they taught a couple of people yesterday. Aero Scouts are the way to go. That's my vote. I didn't get a chance to put that in the chat. Kenny, hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, so I've been working on this tonight. Behind me is my inverted F-22 as things dry. This was Bobby's F-22, and then I bought his F-22 and his L-39. L-39 has flown. It flew at Bigfoot. However, I was not flying it, and Jason Glaze was flying it and LVC'd it, and it went down. But we were able to get a new wing for it, put it all back together. So looking forward to. I've never flown the Motion L-39, so I'm looking forward to flying it tomorrow and seeing how it feels. I hear it. Yeah, Eddie K, my dad's still on cloud 9. We talked twice this week about it. He proactively brought it up. It was an amazing situation. So amazing event for us. So as a family, so my dad and I think we talked this week that I think for about 12 years we talked about Artemis and the next moon launch about twice a week. We had a conversation about it, so it was pretty surreal to actually see that thing take off. So yeah, there's a lot of people that just fly the Aero Scout for warm-ups, just to get the fingers going, get the sticks rolling, and then they move on to EDF jets or some of their other stuff. For sure, Brad. A little windy today here. I hope tomorrow it's not so windy. It's just that kind of time of year that's going to be on and off on wind. So I bet Jeff in Lower Alabama, if you're flying your UMX Radian, it must not be windy today down there. It sure was today up here. As I about killed myself putting Christmas lights in the house. Now that I'm feeling better, I'm starting to do some of my honeydew list. So I have a honeydew list, an actual honeydew list. That's Scott's honeydew list. So I literally have one now. It's okay though; it keeps me straight. Nothing's wrong with the Raptor, John. I just I had to glue a few things just on the bottom. There's a few things, and then the nose cone. I bought a new nose cone, and the nose cone would not fit. The magnets were backwards on the nose cone, and then from the factory, it just came apart. Like the plastic piece in the front of the F, it just came apart. Like the glue was like dry. You guys, one thing I learned, man, is you know, these planes, they go through across the ocean. It's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, cold. Man, if you can put just a little layer of glue on all these little joints and all that stuff, man, it does wonders. I think that, I guarantee you there's a lot of crashes that happen because this stupid glue that's all dry and some of these things, you know, come loose. So especially on your elevators and your good servo areas. Craig, I was about 5 miles, and it was pretty loud. You know, I don't think it was loud as it could have been due to some of the way it was trajectorying away from us. When it went away, it rolled. And so later on, I looked back at it, and there was definitely some other areas that were louder than our area, but you could still feel it. It was pretty rumbling in Artemis. But it was about 3 miles out. It was about 135 decibels, which is like 2 chains here. So that'll give you an idea how loud it was. Pretty close. Yeah, so EQ, this sinus thing is what I had, and dude, it is the most lingering thing I have ever encountered in sickness. I've had this thing for 2.5 weeks. It's been crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, Brad, you're exactly right. I mean, you just got to put some glue there on some of this stuff. But anyway, this nose cone I got on the F-22 just literally fell apart in my hand because the glue was so rotten on it. It'd probably be sitting in the warehouse for years or something. I don't know. Hey, Brian. Yeah, I can. If you go to my Facebook page, you can go back and see the interview on my Facebook page. I shared it on the Facebook page for sure. I can't remember who told me earlier that they saw it in New Zealand. That's crazy. We saw it on the USA Today website, and then I saw it. My head and my mom, they used a clip on NBC Nightly News at the end, which was interesting. Yeah, so trying to think, tonight I kind of did something crazy. I've been rehanging, and it's really hard to see. I can try to, I don't know if it'll work, but I can try. Somebody said they wanted to see planes and how you hang them. So there's my F-16 I kind of hung up with straps, and that's those straps that I sent a link to, like polyurethane straps. Then I use like just some C-clips, and then I just hot glue the straps to the C-clip, and then put them on the ceiling, and they work pretty well. But I've been doing that tonight a little bit, rearranging my room. It just kind of feels good every once in a while to rearrange your airplanes. If you guys do that, maybe I'm just weird. But I did that tonight, and then I dropped the Draco. The Draco is always right above me here at my desk, and it obviously has collected a little dust because I haven't flown it. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's fun at dusk. And so I like to fly it like in spring or summer, late at night, right before it gets dark. It's really fun to just shoot landings with the Draco. That's about the only thing that I like it for. I hate the way it turns. I just hate it. Like, just doing turns are just awful. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's weird. I mean, y'all know what's wrong with it. We've talked about it a million times, but tonight I finally put the new dashboard in real quick. And I made Mike a co-pilot. Bigfoot now is the co-pilot in my Draco. So it's pretty awesome. So it'll have to fly with Bigfoot now soon. Kenneth, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? Hey, I liked your video you sent me, but I was kind of sick, so I saw it and I forgot to reply. But I saw some of the stuff you posted. If you don't know Kenneth, Kenneth Rogers Aviation, he posts some really good videos. Man, he can build anything and make anything fly. So pretty cool to watch. Big Jim, BHAM Jam registration will be January, probably the first couple weeks in January. It may be soon. The dude that does the website apps, if you met him at Bigfoot, he had to go to India. He had a death in the family, and he's been there for about a month. So whenever he gets back, we're gonna go for it. So, but yeah, we'll have another good fly in. And BM Jam's a little more laid back than Bigfoot. We don't do fireworks. We don't, it's not more of a, but the idea of BM Jam is to fly a whole bunch and to fly as much as you can. And so that's what we're going to do at BM Jam. We did that at Bigfoot, but we're going to do even more at BM Jam. So through the 23rd. Lance, F-15. E-flite has that 64 millimeter F-15. That's nice. I don't even know if they still make it. To be honest with you, Ron would know. That's about the only one I know of, really. Guys, help me out here on that F-15. Kenny, I mean, it's like my Draco, I have a love relationship with. It's just when I turn, I like to turn fast and I like to turn sharp. And I know it's not that kind of plane, but that's just what I do. Arrows F-15 EQ. That's right. Arrows has a great F-15. Now I know it's gray and it's a great F-15 is the Arrow one. Yep, I agree. I've made one of those. They're pretty good. It has a lot of power too. Yeah, Kenny did have a really good video on the Draco. We should all go back and get the Dracos out and play with them again. I mean, it really made me start thinking about it today. I got some shocks for mine. They're in my car. I'd show you, but all they are crawler shocks. But I got some certain sizes. I saw a picture somebody posted somewhere, and I found them on Amazon, and I bought them. And I have fabricated to put mine on my Draco. And so I've got to finish that. It's my next step on my Draco. And then I'm going to try it and fly it. I mean, it does not look scale at all, but it's got to be better than plastic fake shocks. So they go free wing F-15 too, 90 millimeter. It does look awesome. I've never flown one. Yeah, I think you have to get the one with the upgrade. I think a long time ago, I remember hearing it was underpowered. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try to get up to Indiana here soon with Ron. I haven't told him that, but maybe in the next couple of weeks on a weekend, work, get up there kind of at the tail end of work or something. If I can deal with the snow, if I can avoid any snow. I'm from Alabama. I don't drive in the snow. I slide in the snow when I drive in the snow. But I'm going to try to get up there. I've got a few things that I need to pick up from him. I've got another plane from Bobby that I need to get. What's up, buddy? Are you eating?
I just got it, man.
Did you? Would you have to run out behind the warehouse?
Dude, I had to go all the way across the street into the parking lot. They went by 2 or 3 times.
So you remember that morning? You remember that morning I met?
Over here, the doors open. I'm the only vehicle. Lights on, doors open. I'm standing outside, and they passed me twice.
That's like that morning I left at like 4 a.m., 4:30. I got an Uber. I only got an Uber to the airport, which, guys, by the way, the airport behind the warehouse is literally a quarter of the mile. You know, and you're thinking,
best international airport ever. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. But like, why would you get a Uber for a quarter of a mile drive? Well, it was literally 0 degrees outside. You remember that morning?
Yeah.
So cold. And I'm like, it is so cold. I cannot walk. I mean, I had a suitcase.
Nah.
I could do it. And that Uber guy, he drove around for 15 minutes, and I'm standing in the parking lot chasing him in the snow, you know, screaming at 4 a.m. And finally he saw me. But nobody can find that place.
The address it's written on the building. It's big.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe look at the one with the car and the lights on. The one.
The only.
Everybody's dark. Lights off.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit. I broke out my Drake.
Thank you for holding it down so long. My gosh, I didn't mean to leave you on the spot.
No, you're welcome. It was no big deal. It was fun. We were talking a little bit about old school Draco, and I was talking about how much I really don't like it. The way it turns, right? But it's fun to shoot landings and stuff like that at nighttime and dusk. But I got it down out of my rafters tonight. I put the dashboard in finally, and I put Bigfoot in as the co-pilot.
There you go.
Yeah, he looks good. But Kenny has a really good video on that thing, and Kenny's right. I may need to look at the mixes on the rudder and everything. Maybe I can make it turn a little bit better. I definitely want to try again.
You want to undo what they did?
Sort of. I just think it sucks. I just don't understand it. I don't. It doesn't. Of course, I like to turn sharp, and that kind of thing. And
you don't think it turns sharp enough?
No, I mean you just have to rudder it right, and it's fine. But
that's the thing. They mix rudder in. So if you don't think it's enough, and they're mixing it in, imagine how much you're going to have to do.
Oh, you're really going to do it, yeah.
Like if you were asking me, like if we were standing in front of the drawing board, like, do I want to mix in a plane like that?
Yeah.
No. But if they deem it necessary, I'm like, I'm only curious to see what it's like without it, but I feel like the prognosis is that it will be good. It may not be better when you take it out, is what I mean.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I just don't know if it's worth it. Kenny, I have talked to you. So if you've got some magic, I'll go back and watch your video too. For sure.
Kenny likes to really inform it. So he'll mess with it even if it doesn't need it. Dude, when you're hungry, it doesn't matter what it is. It's the best you've ever had.
Oh no. If you're really hungry, you can eat anything.
Garlic breads. Nice.
Yeah, man.
What I miss?
I don't know. We talked about all kinds of things.
What do you think about the? Did you see the new 110 scale FMS release? The Michigan. It's like a Jeep, but it's a 2-door Jeep.
Oh, the red one? Yes. Yeah, I thought it looked sweet, dude. I mean, it looks like it's got some neat details on it. What do you think of it?
I think it looks pretty neat. And
Yeah.
I think they're getting better. I was excited to see him do something that size that wasn't super niche, like the 1.6 Jimny and the I think they lucked out that their Willys crawls good, actually, because I like their other little small stuff. It's cool, but you're not crawling that Volkswagen Beetle or that other thing they make. Now their FCX 24 is supposed to be solid.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the rest of them, they're nice looking hard bodies, but they're just on the performance. There's not a lot of room to work with. But this 10 scale thing,
Yeah.
looks like it's going to be awesome.
Check this out. I couldn't resist. I thought it was cool looking.
That's the FMS one, yeah?
Yeah, it's the FMS one, and it's got, they weathered it and everything.
Yeah, they
It's
did
like-
that?
Yeah, they did that. It's the pumpkin one.
What?
Special order from that Fair RC or whatever
Oh, yeah.
FMS site. But
That fronts to be international, but it's been shipped out of Florida for like 10 years.
yeah, so this thing came complete out of China. I saw it on Shop app.
Oh,
They went on back order very quickly, but I thought they were really cool because they did a really nice job weathering it and stuff. So
that's crazy good.
they have a fast upgrade kit for them too. I noticed you can put a new motor in it and you put metal gears in it. You can make it upgrade them too. So I thought that was really
It
cool.
looks like everybody's taken on with that, like branded upgrades these days.
Yep.
A lot of folks are offering branded upgrades of their own brand.
Yeah. So back to that Jeep, do you think it's going to be any good underneath the hood? You think that the shocks and all that stuff will be interesting to see if it's any good?
I've watched some of the other guys who got them early do their videos, and it's a hard body, so it's going to be heavy on top, more of a trail truck. But the fun challenge of those is when you figure out how to try to make them a little better.
Yeah.
So like, the first thing you can do, and they're not like axles we're used to, so the brass isn't really out there for them, as far as I know, right? The pumpkins,
Yeah.
the discs are their own shape, but you can always add, tires, rims that weigh something, or do things to make your wheels heavy.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make it perform, but that thing looks like a trail truck that actually will probably perform okay. And if you like the scale crawling, I think it'll be nice. There's always tricks you can do too. A little bit of like those axle extensions to get you a wider footprint, and then also sometimes slightly smaller tires to bring it down a little will help you on the center of gravity, top heavy stuff a little. But I think it looks awesome. I don't like that red, but I think it's a good looking. It's nice to see an old school looking 2-door
Right.
Jeep, because we always see Rubicons and stuff, which are nice. But it's cool to see that kind of old school one. I mean, it's old school, new school, right? I mean, it's like 80s old school where the lights are square,
Yeah.
but it's still pretty retro looking.
Yeah, it looks cool. And they may come out with some other colors later, knowing them.
I think of some of the loud, like Jeep Wrangler paint schemes, like totally look 70s. Would look good on there, man. They'd look good on there. And the Scale Builders Guild YouTube channel, he already painted his up, custom paint job, change the wheels.
Oh, I bet it's sweet. I'll look at that.
Do it on his first. That was his first video. He didn't even wait. He's like, I'm gonna paint this, because he used to have a real one, so he painted it up. Got badges and emblems.
Oh, cool.
Dynamite. It's all branded Jeep now because they have to call it something else. But Looks good to me. I want to
Hey,
try
I
it.
want to change the subject. Hey, yesterday on the live Horizon show, how did they do? TJ texted me last night or messaged me, and he said it went well, and he was tired, but I think they probably had a lot of people in there. I mean, I watched it most of the time, probably three-quarters of it.
It seemed like they managed to keep about 170 folks in there the whole time, kind of.
Really? Wow.
And
That's good.
I think they were happy. And I saw the part with Chris Dickerson and Steve Petrato.
Mm-hmm.
Those are big guys there. And, when the big guys are happy, you can tell everyone is, because I think their efforts probably paid off for them. But beyond that, it's just a super cool thing to do.
Yeah, I think it was really cool. I wish they had more Black Friday plane stuff, but
Everybody does, yeah.
The deals that they had though are pretty damn good. I mean, geez, you can't beat the fire team. Fire team almost got to the fire team just because it's such a deal.
Here's the perspective on the fire team, because everybody's heard this whole fire team talk.
Yeah,
it came out at $750.
Yeah,
and then it finally went down to $660, and now it's $399.
Dude, I mean, it's an incredible car. The only thing, like with mine, that I have a problem, I'm still fighting the pinion gear thing a little bit. Paul Ballard's going to help me with that. He's supposed to come over. We're going to figure that out when he gets back in town. But
there's anything you need, let me know, man. If you can't get it over there.
Yeah, I will for sure. I've told the guys that while you were gone, I may see you here in the next couple of weeks. So see, maybe on the weekend or something. If there's not a ton of snow or something, try to sneak up there. Night or two.
Yeah, man. Let me know anytime. I had a great time on that show and was honored to be asked to be a part of it. I only wish that I made one of those little commercials.
Yeah.
Like everybody, I just didn't get around to it.
Yeah, that would have been cool, man. You should have made one, because
those guys did a good job of like calling to action. I'm always feel weird about it, but those guys that did the commercials did a pretty good job at plugging themselves.
Well, I think they used the same software that we're using right now, didn't they?
100%. It was so easy, and it went seamless for them, basically.
It's fantastic.
They did a great job.
Heck yeah.
That was neat. I had to follow Nate Saylor.
Did you?
Well, yeah,
I know. I watched him.
He was on first. I had to follow that. I think I pulled it off. Everybody did great. Everybody, did they have Chris Wolf on, or just his little commercial?
They just had his commercial. They didn't have Chris on, so
yeah, they didn't have a lot of guys on. I thought they could have.
Yeah, I guarantee Chris would have got on if they had asked him. Probably.
It was the week of, we all got emails about this.
Oh, okay. That may be the problem then.
There wasn't a ton. There wasn't a ton of time there.
Yeah.
But yeah, as the season progresses towards the Christmas holiday, maybe, who knows what we'll see. I think they want to do a good job, and if the community was loud enough, maybe we will see some airplane stuff, even if they didn't plan on it initially. I think they listen. They're smart to listen. And I think what they've done with TJ lately, and even when Jason and Cody were, and they started, guys, they started doing what we were doing. Streaming, talking to folks, getting more relatable, and not being such a did you guys notice that when it happened? I mean, it was the best thing they could have done. They started being a little less corporate and then relaxing a little. We saw more out of Allie and Pete on the flies, and some kind of goofing off stuff more than just a promotional video. And I think that was a really good thing for them to do. And I think that show they did, we'll see more of it, because they did a really good job of it. And it was probably fairly not a whole lot of logistics, and then it went off without a hitch.
I feel like it all kind of started with the V1200 video. I thought that long ago when that thing came out and they were doing all the prop stuff and really having a good time out there at Eli Field, that was the first Horizon video, I think, that really started relating. And then TJ came to play, right? And then, you know, RC Fest was that right after that, the really big one, right? Like, I mean, they'd always had it, but
He was
really,
like brand new at that one.
yeah. And so I think it's going to get better and better. I'm definitely going to RC Fest again this year. I mean, I've already got it planned. It was just such
I like that one.
I do too. But I thought yesterday, and he really bring out a lot of the reality part, and he's trying to bring, you know, the clubs closer, which I think is good. They need to get closer to the clubs.
It really is. Well, I mean, I don't know if you were still listening when they started talking about, you know, doing a stream from the fun park, having Pete and TJ racing.
Yep.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Heck yeah,
I'll get me a rig built up too, or I can just beat you with an off the shelf Sinton, whatever your choice. Whatever your choice. You know, it's going to be that was Scott Kramer, who's like with Losi, so it would make sense to maybe run a Tenacity instead of a Sinton. You don't want any infighting with the brands, but you know, it can be Losi centric. Come on, man, bring TJ and Pete to our place to film something racing. Come on.
Awesome. RC Fest is 10th, June 9th, 10th, like that. They announced the live the other day. Brad,
I don't know, but if somebody puts up the dates, I'll hit him up.
I'm pretty sure it's that.
Yes, Roy.
Yes. He was on yesterday.
Yes, he was on. And Brian Radecker did a great job. I met him. Some of you guys probably met him at RC Fest. This is a super fan that, you know, these guys are getting dream jobs. I mean, it's amazing.
Yep. Hey, Mike Bird.
What up, Mike Bird? But those grassroots efforts, very good stuff they're doing. You know,
it's good. It's good. You know, I don't want to start rumors because I really, guys, I don't know. I mean, for sure, Ron would know a hell of a lot more than me. But I have this feeling that we're going to see a Scrappy here really soon from them. I just get this feeling yesterday as I was watching, and you know, they're really pushing the you know, Mike's wife's up, you know, and I don't know. I just feel like it's coming. So we may see it in the spring or something.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, I think it'd be a really cool plane. I mean, you know, it'll obviously be something like the Draco, but it'll still be awesome.
Yeah, I wonder how big, you know, they would do it, if it'd be that kind of same thing or not.
Yeah.
But that'll be, you know, that'll be a lot of marketing. You know, they'll do it just like they did Draco. So they'll be outside of their box in full scale aviation. I mean, they already are, but I mean, really coming at us with some optics from that scene again. You know, how can you not? They did it the last time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree about carbon cub size. I don't know if I want it too big. You know, the Scrappy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I kind of think the Draco's a little too big, but it still would be awesome either way.
That's true. I mean, I like big, you know, just by default, but dudes, there's some wicked 1800 size stuff out there. And then all of a sudden you're in 4S territory and more people it's accessible to.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the only reason I'd concede the size. You know, if I got to pick, it was for it to be accessible to more folks.
Yeah, that maybe we get a little more quality too. You know, like the landing gear, they had to they got over their head with Draco cost wise. So maybe they can give us good quality too.
I think patience will pay off on this one, Seth.
I like to see a new EDF from Horizon too, but
Well, and what happens when we don't see one for a while, guys? Y'all know the answer to this. What happens? You usually see
Yeah,
it again, don't you?
Yeah.
With improvements and such.
I asked about an F-15 earlier, and I forgot about that Arrows F-15. You know, you had a good video on it, and it is a good F-15. I've
It is a
flown
good one.
one before. They're nice.
I love the looks of the free wing one, but the way the Arrows one flies, I prefer. And I'm a kind of scale guy, but when it comes to those full flying stabs, I see why they don't do it on a lot of these. And it makes them easier for everybody to fly them when they don't. If I had a choice, what's your next Balsa E-flite offering? If I could pick what they make, man, I can't wait to fly the ones I have. Balsa. Man, they kind of got me, dude. And when I think Balsa, I think it's got to be a wood plane, like that was wood and original. You know what I mean? I don't, as much as I want a T6, I don't want them to make a fun scale one.
No.
At all. I like it too much for them to do that to it. But the PT-19 looks amazing, and the P-47 definitely does look fun scale, but looks to perform wonderful. I haven't done it though yet.
B-25 would be sweet, Brad. Jeez, that would be sweet.
Balsa? As long as it looked right.
If it looked good, but
it's got to look right. I don't want to see no ribs in a plane that's metal.
Yep.
In real life, I don't care how many rivets it's got, but I at least want, that's kind of my thing. So Balsa makes me think of like classic aviation. I want to see like a Pitts or a PT-19 super scale or something, that actually has a airfoil tail and stuff. You know what I mean? I would love an Avenger. I don't trust the method of Balsa to make it right enough for me to be excited. It'll get cartooned out. That's what the beauty of foam is. Just that you can mold right in those scale fidelity bits.
And the details. You can get so many good details now.
Panel lines, rivet detail, exhaust stubs. I mean, all that. Jeff says, RC Nerd is doing the E-flite Carbon Z Cub 2.1 custom scrappy style.
Cool.
Narrow it to civilian on Balsa. I just hit a blank because if everything that I think of is made out of metal, and I just don't feel like it wouldn't be right for me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a civilian thing that's old enough to be made of wood and ribs and covering is what I'm talking about. So I kind of, it's more scale.
Yeah. I mean, the beach was kind of a surprise to me. It just looks so good.
Lovely surprise.
I just really love the way it looks. It's awesome. I'm looking at it right now.
Just because I can't think of an answer, to this question doesn't mean I'm like not about it. Why don't you guys tell me what your favorite Balsa civilian job would be? Go ahead, Scott. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I was going to say that Brian Chambers, yesterday they mentioned UMXs on the live for a second. Somebody asked.
Any Easter eggs?
Yeah, and they looked at him and said, "You better believe there'll be more UMXs coming very soon." So I think they're gonna ramp up to UMXs again.
I know of one coming. I know of one at least.
Sweet. I like to see some military stuff again.
I got it.
Do you?
Yeah.
I want to see some military stuff again.
Yes. Mike Bird, no, not yet. Unfortunately, I've got so much to do. It's crazy. And it's wintertime too. So if it wasn't hard enough, I don't really have a cameraman either. So there's that to consider.
We had I saw the Tomcat fly at the RC Fest. It was pretty, it flies pretty fast.
It's super fast.
I couldn't believe it.
John Graham, that would be cool. Big Stearman. I mean, I don't know if they will do one. I mean, they could, but I mean, BitGo's got an awesome Stearman. The Dancing Wing Stearman is, you can't beat that, especially for the price, and it's plug and play. 1600 millimeter wingspan. That's a kick butt balsa. They've got a lot of good stuff. That Albatross as well. I mean, every video I put out on, I thought they were really good, dude. But I either had Bobby flying or Nate. These were epic demonstrations. Nate flying RC Rollins Albatross at your show, Scott, was top notch.
Yeah, go check that video out. That was an awesome video. It was beautiful. Greg did a good job putting that together too. It was flawless.
Stinson's a good one, out of wood.
Yeah,
that would look right. That would look right. I had the foamy one a long time ago. Remember that thing?
Oh yeah,
red and white. That was interesting. It actually really was, because it's got a very narrow tip on that Stinson. So you got a high wing plane, you kind of assume it's going to be super, gentle. And it shares some of the trait where it's going to hang underneath. But dude, that was a sporty, spunky wing on that Stinson, I thought, kind of with the real narrow tips.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Never had one of those.
It was cool. I rocked it. I think I had skis on it too. I beat the dog fiddlings out of it. It's the only plane I've ever landed and hit myself. When I was flying at like weird school parking lots before I was ever at a club.
Yeah.
Me and my dad learned out in the middle of these soccer fields and stuff. And we rarely needed wheels for any of the things we were flying out there. When I was doing the GWS Warbirds, I was hand launching them anyway. So I didn't need the wheels, was never really wheel flying. And you think about the park zone stuff at the time, a lot of it was hand launched too. I mean, the Wildcat and the Mustang was.
Yeah.
And, the Stinson had landing gears. So the P-47 and the Spitfire. But I feel like the Stinson was one of the first planes I was really working landings out with, actually. A little bit. Then the Warbirds and stuff too, but because the Stinson was high wing, I'd fly it at smaller places that I wouldn't fly my other one.
Big Jim. You almost hit yourself with the F5?
Yeah. Yeah, hit the fence.
Yeah, Kenneth flies in school parking lots all the time.
Next time you fly it, give me a hard time. You fly it. Bottom batter. It was a bottom feeder, wasn't it, Jeff? FlexJet F-16? I have not.
I have not either. I feel like I've seen that, though, like a picture of it, or I went to the website and saw it.
I'd never heard of it. There you go. That'd be nice, but man, these are all such classic iconic planes. My only fear is they wouldn't do it good enough. I mean, what do you think, man? Or would we just be happy if it's close? With foam, you can get it so much closer to right. But man, I mean, I tell you, it depends on fabrication methods if they ever change methods, because it can all be made.
Oh yeah.
3D printing and things like that. If you're gonna make it basic, and it needs some stuff, it's like, I think it's cool when the companies have their own files for upgrades. Sometimes, like, go ahead, here's make it fancy. Add this to it, add that to it. This is it. It already fits. We've done the work. We used our, like, design intel to get you sized right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Jeff says there was a couple of Bigfoot F-16s from FlexJet, from Flex Innovations. I mean,
I don't remember. I'm going to look up what it looks like, because I feel like I've seen it, or I saw a picture of it.
It must not have left an impression, or it looked like all the other ones. Could have been that. B-17.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong.
I'm down with that too. We were asking about Balsa. I don't want to see a Balsa B-17. Sorry. No. I want a foam one, dude.
I tell you what, there may be one after the unfortunate accident.
You think there might be?
There may be.
Chipmunk. Yeah, that'd work. I've seen him pull off a T-34 pretty good out of Balsa too. I always wanted that old E-flite one, or whatever they called it, but they had one. It was kind of big too, but it just wrong. It didn't come at the right time. I don't know how that did for him, but I think that T-34, they even had it as a ready to fly kind of package. From a while back. Are you going to hop in the Zoom, Scott?
Yeah, I'm going to hop in for a little bit tonight. Feeling pretty good. I couldn't get in last night. I'm still wiped. Feel better though today. 100 times better.
Good. Yeah, I'm going to probably wrap this and maybe pop in there.
Heck yeah. I'll get in there with you.
Yeah. There we go. Rogers nailed it.
Oh, man, he can glue anything back together and make it fly.
Yeah. Dude, he's been doing TikTok hard forever. If you guys are on TikTok, check him out too.
He gets some views too, man. He gets people watch that stuff. He's done well with it.
There you go, Seth. You're all right then. Huh.
I don't have the patience, man. I used to have a lot more patience than I do now. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm getting old. I don't know. Rajka's on here. He'll know what that feels like. He must be impatient. Really impatient.
I don't think you were in the Zoom the other day.
Yeah.
When I was talking to Raitza, he said some crazy stuff, and I was like, all right, Palpatine, whatever. He had no idea what I was talking about. Everybody else did. It was hilarious.
He's so funny.
Bro. Same thing happened to me at the convenience store the other day. You guys might remember this from RC Fest a little bit. So strawberry banana is a flavor You can get it in smoothies, snow cones, whatever, right?
Right.
I'm an idiot, and so things stick in my mind funny. So every time I hear strawberry banana, I think of the Michael Jackson song, Dirty Diana. And if you sing Strawberry Banana the way Michael Jackson sings Dirty Diana, it's hilarious. And so I go into the convenience store talking, I don't know, man. I got me a strawberry banana smoothie drink. It's like lunch in a bottle. And I went up to the register. I'm talking to him about it. And I guess I'm old enough now that these kids working behind the register have no idea. Like, it's hard for me to fathom a life where not everybody knows Dirty Diana. Like, think about it, Michael Jackson. Whether you listen to him or not, you heard all his songs, right? And so, like, running into somebody who doesn't know this, Dirty Diana, I'm like, I was like, look, now I feel foolish, but really, look up the song. It'll make the strawberry banana thing vibe completely different. It's worth it.
Okay.
And I did it at RC Fest. I remember strawberry banana. No, shit's hilarious to me. I don't know why. Getting older, man.
Man, it's getting old sucks. That's for sure. But you know what? We've got a great hobby to get old around. So
yeah, I refuse really. It's just interesting to notice. Like, golly, they don't even look like kids, and they still don't know. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Dirty Diana, give me a break. Like, how we all have probably heard that in this room tonight.
Everybody's heard that.
Strawberry banana. I want you to think of that. You know what? When I pass
They never
on,
think of it the same.
when they do my eulogy,
Mhm.
it's going to be eulogy G. It's going to be extra G.
We'll play that in the background, like really soft.
Strawberry banana. Yeah, those are like one of the most impactful things I've left on the planet is this joke that nobody got at the 7-Eleven.
Well, I tell you what, it's a tough crowd at any convenient mart for jokes. I've tried many times.
I tell you, I get smiles out of folks.
Do you?
If I'm feeling playful, I can really work a room. It doesn't matter. The crazy, everybody, different kind of person in there in line. You know what bugs me? I think it's a nervous tick, right? Like some folks just go and mind their own business. Like I can't stand the vibe or the tension sometimes. And so I'll break it myself.
Yeah, I do that too. I can't stand it when it's quiet,
I'll do it. Exactly.
Or when somebody seems like they're really in a bad mood,
I'm going to break it, man. I crack a joke. I don't care.
Yeah, I like to try to make them smile at least, or at least have fun for a minute.
I feel like a different, but like the comics that tour these different, clubs, and they've revisited some of them, and they feel really good about some. Like I feel really good about the line at Jersey Mike's. I've had some really good ones there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but they're good. Yeah, anywhere like that, fast food and stuff like that, you can get them kind of feeling better while they're in there. They're doing, man. Some of that stuff is grind work, right? I mean, it's crazy. We've all been there.
Yep, it is. It's fun to be a little extra sometimes.
Like last time we went to this Mexican restaurant and I paid with cash, and by the way, it's just so expensive right now to go out. It's just crazy. But anyway, I paid with cash and he gave me check, but he didn't think about his percentage of what he would get back, right, from me. So I think it was like $50. I gave him $100 bill. Okay, that's all I had, $100 bill. And then he gave me all these 20s back, and he cut them into like 8 ones and 20s. And I'm like, dude, people would give you 8 ones and walk off. You should have given me 2 10s, right? At least 2 10s, and then a couple 20s, and then 8 ones, right? Don't, you can't do that, man. And cut change like, oh yeah. I'm like, so I gave him $13, right? So you did good, but most people walk off, man. You These people don't think what they're doing. Cut them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, bring back enough change so you can get tipped good.
Right. Think about that. You got to think about that.
Yep,
Especially
exactly.
nowadays.
I used to set out a tip jar at one of the restaurant gigs I had years ago, and I was dishwasher and did all this back of the house stuff, and they were killing it. And without me, the place wouldn't go. You know, I mean, it's really that crazy, even though it doesn't seem important. It is, and so I'd set out a tip jar and put in my own, couple bucks or $5 first.
I always try to tip good. We've all been
I
there.
tip myself just so it looked like somebody was, and then the rest of them would feel bad for not.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Tall guys, RC. Check
really
that out.
didn't work.
He got a fire team in like 2 days. That's awesome.
Sick.
That's sick right there.
That's what's up.
Heck yeah.
He got it so fast he must have went through polyrinemedia.com then.
Probably.
That's the fastest
Marshall's not on here. He'd debate you on that.
website ever. Yeah.
Shipping's about to get slow though, because here comes Christmas, man.
We're already getting screwed around at the shop a little bit.
Yeah, it's about to happen.
And it's volume and labor. This may be one of the most the craziest shipping seasons we're gonna see that we've ever experienced. I mean, think about it.
Yeah,
The volume's the same, the demand's the same. There's not as much labor, even less than there was. It seems like. I mean, that's what it seems like everywhere. When we talk to these drivers all the time, they're always taxed.
oh,
You
yeah.
know, they're at the end of their rope a little bit. Well, guys, look, it's been a while. I'm gonna eat this stuff before it gets all the way cold, and we'll see some of you on the Zoom. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for helping me out, dude.
Yeah,
Gosh, and stay tuned. Yeah, follow our buddies on social. Follow Bobby K and myself at our stores, and then of course, Polyrine Media. Why wouldn't you? Check out Birmingham RC. What they're always doing cool stuff. We got shows coming up, and yeah. I love RC. Got that merches back. I had to take it down for a while. I need to get some actually. Wrights got some. Let's wait for somebody throw in the link, will you? Craig's asking for it. I know it's up in the chat, Craig.
Oh, the Zoom link.
Yeah. It's up in here somewhere. I've seen it numerous
I
times.
saw it. I don't.
There's no search function. Somebody will post it here. Hold on.
Thanks, Brad.
Did he get it?
No,
Something different.
Something different. Just tell me. Feel better. I'm still looking.
Seth, thanks for coming by, man. Brian Chambers' dad. See you later. Michael Bears can't find it. We'll wait a minute. We'll let it get in here so you guys can grab it. Who wants to? They're already in it. Probably.
No. I'm
Steve,
sure.
What's up? Thank you. Can't find it. Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, you guys enjoy your last day of freedom before work. Monday, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put in a pretty good one over here.
Should probably watch the Guardian of the Galaxies or Galaxy of the Guardian holiday special. It's pretty good.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. It's like 44 minutes. If you look really close, you may see somebody's face that you recognize.
Tell me what it is again.
It's the holiday special for Guardian of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah.
Yeah, it's the holiday special on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Heck yeah. You can see old Scott's mug in it.
That's awesome. See you, Jordan. I don't see anybody dropping this in here, y'all.
I don't either.
Gonna make me work.
Where is it? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on
I'm gonna find it at this point since nothing's happening.
I bet somebody put it in Messenger. So
It was in here, but how many comments ago? I mean, I'm looking. Holy smokes. It could have been in a long time.
I got it.
Dude, thank goodness. Put it in there, G.
I am right here. I never type. How do I type?
Whoa, what's going on here?
How do I put it in there, Ron?
Oh, you're okay. Private chat.
I can do the private chat to you, but
Do a private chat and then oh my gosh, is that
that's
it?
the wrong one. Don't ignore that crap. That's the wrong one.
All right, and then I'll put it in.
Hold on. It did something weird. I went to Messenger and copied it. That didn't work good.
I mean, it's there. It's just huge. I'll try it. You want me to try it?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see if this one's better right here. Hold on.
All right.
Shoot. Yeah, I guess, because that's the only one I know to do.
All right, hold on.
I'm only copying like the whole Facebook thing. I don't know why it's doing that. Is it doing that?
All right, hold on. I'm getting it. Let's see. That's a huge link.
I don't get it.
Huge. Let's see if this does anything.
Oh, I got it now. I got it. I got a better one.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
This is right though. That's right. Can you put that in there?
All right, back to private chat. Okay, hold on a minute. There we go. That's more like
that's it. Sorry.
That other one.
Ignore that one at 11:18. Delete that thing. You can delete it.
It's probably going to make like a cargo ship do a donut or something. That's a crazy link.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's no telling what that will do.
Something's going to open up. All right, here it is.
Yeah, John, I agree. Where is Marshall? I haven't seen him.
He's on the Zoom.
There it is. That's the Zoom link.
All right, then. Cool. I'll see some of you over there. I'm going to feed my face. Private shows. I mean, you got to make money somehow, I guess.
Yep.
What do they say? $20 is $20.
That's right.
Whatever. All right, Fred. See you later. All you guys. Scott, thanks so much for coming by. I'll see you guys in a little bit. You can hang on, actually, if you don't have to go.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. All right, guys. We're out of here in 5. Hang rats forever. Penne chicken Alfredo. 3 later. Too good to be forgotten. See you on social. Garlic bread. Peace.
Peace.